Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to World of Tanks with Scout. Been a while since I've done a tanks video, and now that I've got the computer set up, I thought it was time for another. Been playing my medium tanks a lot lately. Not doing too well, to be honest with you. I've been getting thrown into a lot of tier 10 matches in my tier 8 mediums, tier 9 matches in my tier 7 mediums. And then I had this game. This is, as you can see, a tier 7 game, and I'm in my T20, and I'm on Al Haloof. Now keep in mind, I was not really aware of the changes they had made to Al Haloof until I pull up into my normal spot and realize, hey, there's a hill there now. That's interesting. Oh, this is what happens when the game gets patched and you're moving. So I'm sitting here, I'm still doing some counter reconnaissance right now. Basically setting a screen, looking for their scouts, not realizing that, to be honest with you, I need to be further east if I'm going to guard the eastern road. The southeastern road. Got eyes on this KV-3, gonna send a shot at him. Unfortunately goes wild. Like, that wasn't even a little low, that was like almost a half a target for him low, but we'll send another blind shot out there just in case he hasn't moved. 90mm gun on the T20 is a pretty good gun. Got a reasonable chance of penetrating that KV-3 even from the front. Heard those shots coming in as I was aiming at the KV-3. You saw that one hit there, so I cooled behind the rock. There's another one that goes over. Now I'm turning around to try to get shots on this IS-2. Unfortunately, he gets by. I'm starting to get the impression now that there's nobody coming. Or if there is, I've missed them. So I'm going to push down here towards the middle. One, to be honest with you, I just wanted to explore the map a little bit now that the map has been changed. And two, I really would like to get some flank shots into this IS-2 if I can figure out how to do it without getting myself shot up in the process. Thinking I can get shots right along in here as he comes out from behind this rock. If he comes out from behind this rock. And there he is. And incredibly, we get a critical hit, no damage. And then he's back behind cover again. Doesn't look like he's going to back up. But then I catch this tank destroyer up here on the hill. Put a good flank shot into him. Somebody else gets a second shot in. Put a third shot into him, and then someone mops him up for the kill. And there's that KV-3 again. Wouldn't mind putting some hits on that KV-3, top tier heavy on the opposing team. And now, there we go, there's one hit. But right about now is when I'm noticing that light tank coming up the switchback road. You see immediately I spun back around towards him. Unfortunately can't get a shot. Looking at this Black Prince, unfortunately that shot just not quite enough lead. Missed him just barely. But it appears he's going down the hill, so I'm going to try to come up and save our artillery. I really didn't want to do this at the time. I was really concerned that the Black Prince or maybe the KV-3 would shoot me in the back. But I figured it was worth the risk if I could get up here and stop this ELC, because even though he is only a tier 5 light tank, he does have a 90mm gun. It's very fast, small target, hard to hit. He could get back here and wreak some havoc, especially among tank destroyers who are ill-equipped, obviously without a turret, to deal with a fast light tank with a 90mm gun. So that's why I made this game gamble. Coming up here, got the ELC. Using auto aim, just trying to really get his attention, draw him off our tank destroyers and our artillery. Not really a great shot. Still looking for a good shot. I think that was the SU-152 that almost one-shot him. And now knowing that the ELC doesn't have a full turret and he's going to have to come all the way around and he's got a long reload, I just park it, wait for the good shot, take it, and kill the ELC AMX. Was thinking about sniping over there where that tank destroyer was at, but I saw him take that hit, and he's probably got a better camo rating than I do, so if they can see him, they're certainly going to see me. So I'm going to go back down to this rock here and try to work the middle of the valley. See if I can spot some of these other tanks up here. Thinking about going up here and joining this Tiger. Now finally we've closed in enough. Our radio allows us to see what the other folks are spotting. I'm going to pull into these bushes. Maybe a rock. Actual cover is always better than concealment. Get some flank shots on this IS. There's a good hit. Unfortunately the Tiger plants one into our flank. Back up. See if we can squeak a shot over the Tiger. And then somebody else finishes off the IS. I'm going to get up here and try to put a shot into the enemy Tiger. He backs out before I can get fully aimed. And now we're taking fire in the rear. Fortunately, the damage indicator down at the bottom when it damages the module tells us that it's a T-49, so it's still a threat, but it's not a huge threat. That Tiger is destroyed, and what that enables me to do is move over here and try to close with this T-49 without worrying about that Tiger shooting me in the back. That's why I didn't take off immediately. I didn't want to present the rear of my tank to that Tiger. KV-3's hiding behind the rock. He can't see me. Neither can the AMX. Now I thought that the T-49 was probably somewhere up here and in amongst the bushes and buildings shooting me in the back, but apparently not. I think he was here. I'd have proxy spotted him already. I want to make sure this KV-3 isn't going to come out. Don't really like this spot though because I'm kind of exposed to the right, and he's got to be over there somewhere. Plus let's not forget that Black Prince we saw sneaking around here. He was up on that hill last we saw him, so I decided to displace, move further right, see if I can gain and maintain contact with the enemy without making too much of a target of myself. Pull in behind these rocks and then shoot this little gap here. They changed this gap as well, obviously, and there they are, Black Prince and the T-49. A little bit of a mistake here. Don't mind taking that shot and that one, but I shouldn't have stopped here and tried to trade. I took 2 more hits that I really didn't need to take. I should have kept on going and moved in the cover. I got greedy there. That was damage that I should not have taken. I'm going to come up and take a shot at this KV-3. Unfortunately, he is angled well, and we get a bounce. He didn't seem inclined to move, so I'm going to send a blind shot there. And then I'm going to back out because I'm concerned about what the Black Prince is doing. The T-49's gotten killed, so I don't have to worry about him screaming around behind me. It's just this Black Prince I've got to worry about now. Making sure nobody else is coming down the hill behind me because I know everyone can see me. And using the external camera, I'm waiting to pop out until I have the Black Prince's flank. I know engaging him frontally with the 90mm, even with premium rounds, is a sketchy proposition at best. So I'm waiting, using the third-person camera, ensuring that I get flank shots. That one was a little sketchy. He turned that tank faster than I thought he could, but fortunately we get a penetrating hit anyway. And see here again, he's just waiting on us, so now I'm going to back up. Just wait on him to get distracted. SU-152's finally coming up to help. See him turning, so we come up, fire for the kill. Don't get it. Shot goes a little bit low. SU-152 gets the kill on the Black Prince. A little bit unfortunate, but hey, he's dead and I'm alive, so we'll take it. Coming up the hill now, I'm looking for this KV-3. I want to finish him off. Been trying to kill him since, feels like for forever. Getting bounces and what have you. Take a hit there from the AMX, but we are able to secure the kill on the KV-3. Really fortunate there that the AMX didn't kill us, and that's why I was upset going back and looking at this replay about when I stopped and took those 2 hits. Now look at this guy. I don't think he realized I was ready for him to come down the hill. He fires, but I'm backing up, and unfortunately his round's short, takes the tracks off, does no damage. We're able to secure the 3rd kill. I think he was probably aiming at me the whole time, but couldn't get a shot because of the angles and the ridges here, and I think he just got frustrated and thought he could come down and surprise me. Fortunately, I was paying attention to the minimap and saw him coming down and was able to ambush him instead. Now we're going to go up here and play peekaboo. Really unfortunate shot there, just a little bit too low and it hits the dirt. Another frustrating thing. IS whizzes one right past the turret. We're able to get the lower glacis on the AMX, put a good shot into him. Now the AMX is already on 5 kills, and you would think maybe he was just hiding in the back, not doing much, but he's done a significant amount of damage, even playing conservatively. So we got to do something with him. At the same time, we got to do something with his IS as well, because they're backing each other up. Don't think they're in a platoon, they're just the last 2 tanks on their team, and they happen to be top tier heavies, so pretty much basic back to back. Now here's an interesting thing. I see the AMX AC-46 from our team pull up. I note that both tanks are now engaged, so I make my run, and I'm trying to get behind them. What I don't want to do is get myself proxy spotted. I don't want to get that close to them. I want to get a couple of shots into them if I can, so that's why I'm hanging out here. Unfortunately, this steep slope is killing me. The AMX comes out, put a shot into his flank. IS is backing out, take 1 hit, and there's the 2nd one of them killed. If I had that to do over again, I'm not sure I would have taken that shot on the AMX. I don't think he realized I was there. I think he was just trying to move. And me taking that shot is what got me killed. I'm not entirely convinced watching the replay that the IS knew I was there. But, you know, Monday morning quarterback, 6'1", half dozen the other. Him backing up and stopping and trying to kill me is what got him killed by our artillery. So in the end, it still worked. Now this is really interesting. Watch this tank destroyer and this IS. This, I don't have the words. So they're donking shots at each other. On the other side of the rock now. Now if I'm this tank destroyer, I'm just gonna hang out here and wait for the arty to smoke this guy. But no, he's gonna push it. And unbelievably, neither of them die. They're both, I think, shooting HE at each other. And now the tank destroyer's tracked. Now watch the IS. Donks his shot on the tracked tank destroyer. Then the tank destroyer donks his shot in return. And then decides to face hug. The IS unbelievably does not kill him again, and then he fails to kill the IS. Oh my god. I've never seen anything like this in all my days. This is just sad. And no! Really not cool. And I could not agree with the T-29 more. That was a clown war. That was just ridiculous. Oh, so such a good game, and our hopes and dreams come down to the Crusader, our arty, our last vehicle against an IS. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Now he's pulled into these bushes. He's gonna camp and wait on the IS, who he is assuming is gonna drive straight into the cap circle. Now we're gonna speed this up just a little bit, mostly because I don't want to sit here and wait for forever. Down to 20 seconds remaining in the game now. Looks like we're gonna get a draw. 15 seconds now. Still no sign of the IS, and oh, there he is. Doesn't look like he sees the Crusader. Now he stopped, and the Crusader fires, gets the kill, secures the win for the team. Talk about coming down to the last few seconds. That was pretty amazing, and I was really happy, as you can tell by the chat, when the Crusader got the kill. Let's take a look at the results screens. So there you have it. Victory on Al Haluf. That was my mastery badge in the T20. We also got a Confederate badge. Shot a lot of tanks, obviously. Didn't get many kills, unfortunately, only 3. Did get 34,842 credits and 2,480 experience points. If we take a look at the team score, I managed 3,253 points of damage. It's really surprising. I didn't think I had done that much damage. It was well over 1,000 points more than even the top tier heavies in that game. In fact, the only one that even came close was that AMX that gave my team so much trouble on the opposing team, who beat us by only 40 points of damage, although he did get 7 kills and obviously picked up a top gun. Was able to pick up 3 kills. And the only other thing I think really of note here is, talk about a carry. Like, look at that. We had a third of our team did absolutely nothing. So kudos to these guys up here that were able to carry the team. And of course, you can't knock that Crusader driver who got that clutch kill at the very end. Pretty interesting game. If we look at the detailed report, I fired 26 shots, got 20 hits. Of those 20 hits, 17 penetrated, giving us our 3,253 points of damage. Took 10 hits, all 10 penetrated. T20, not really known for its armor. Even got some splash damage done. Total potential damage received, 1,850 points. Only spotted 1 enemy tank. Did damage 9, destroyed 3, and got credit for 1,007 points of assistance damage. Even got 2 base defense points. I think that ELC that I killed might have been sitting in the cap circle when I shot him, so that must be where those 2 base defense points come from. And of our 34,842 credits, after repairs and rearm, managed to bring home 19,737. So all in all, not a bad game. I thought it was really fun, really enjoyable to watch. It was very tense playing and watching that ending, so I hope you enjoyed that one. And with that, folks, I'm going to call it a wrap. The new internet speed is not as fast as I would like it to be, so it doesn't really do me any good to upload 30-minute videos. It takes like 3 hours to get it uploaded to YouTube. So I'm going to start breaking these down, probably more into 1, occasionally maybe 2 games per video. So I apologize if you like longer videos. It's just not really a time-effective way of uploading for now. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.